Navigating parenthood can be challenging, but imagine trying to maintain a strong bond with your children during a life-changing transition. That's exactly what Dr. Edmund H. set out to do in his book, With a Father's Love, 52 Weekly Letters to My Beloved Daughters. Edmund is here to share how he turned his letters into inspiration for so many. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, I'm so excited to hear about your book and what inspired you. First, tell us about your new book and what did inspire you to write it.
Well, what inspired me to write my book was I was in the midst of a divorce, and as a father, you never know how that's going to turn out. And I wanted to make sure that both of my daughters were connected to me and knew about me. So I wrote them 52 letters over the course of a year, and it eventually turned into a book.
Well, that is incredibly inspiring. It touches the heart. What do the letters actually address?
Of course, the first letter was that addressing them was titled, "I Will Always Love You," because I wanted to know that I will always love them no matter what they did or where I was or where they were.
Well, as a daughter myself, that is so beautiful. How do you think this book and these letters will have a significant impact on your readers?
Well, I discussed a variety of topics from knowing your God to finances to readers or leaders to time management. It was just a variety of articles of letters that I put into the book. And what I found out was that the parents loved the book much more than the children loved the book.
That is so neat. As a parent myself, I can see how you can totally relate by just the love that a father has for their daughter and vice versa for a mother and their son. What broader societal themes does your book address?
Sort of things that address things like effective communication. One of the things one letter I wrote to my daughters that you'll probably find endearing was a hug a day. That I always said, can I get at least one hug a day from you?
Oh, a hug a day. I love that. I'm going to have to do that with my son. Tell us a little bit about your background. Have you ever written a book before?
This was my first book, my first of 3 books that I wrote.
Well, good for you. That is incredible. That is so incredible. Your first book, that's wonderful. Where can people go to buy your book?
They can buy my book at Amazon. It's on Amazon. You can also find out more about my other books by going to my website at edmundhmore.com. That's Edmund with the U, EDMUND, H as in heart, and more with 2 O's.com.
Well, thank you for sharing these incredible letters. I am so excited for your readers to be able to read this book and show the love that you have for your daughters. Thanks for coming on our show.
Well, thank you. Have a blessed day.
You too.